live studio audience.
Hello and welcome back to the Hubbard Family History Channel, covering the Hubbard family clan of Clay County. This series of videos, we will be covering the Hubbard family history from pre-800 Viking times to 2025, over 1,200 years of Hubbard family history. This week, like I say, we continue with Mom's side of the family, Edith Sanders, with her father's side, Ed Sanders, continuing to look back at generation 14 back from today. This will be part 3. So let's go ahead and watch that pre-recorded video. It continues Mom's side of the family. Okay, this week we'll be into Papa Sanders' mother's side of the family back in generation 14 generations back. We began with Roger Wilberforce, and I've tried to make it where the screen's a little bigger. His father was Robert Wilberforce, born in 1565 in Wilberforce, England, died in 1638 in Wilberforce, England. He was married to Anne Burlin, who was born in 1575 in Yorkshire, England, died in 1596 in Wilberforce, England. Roger Wilberforce's wife, Margaret Agar, her father was John Agar, and born in 1564 in Yorkshire, England, died in 1630 in England. And his wife was Margaret Waite, born in 1585 in England, and says that she died sometime after 1600. So Mia died in childbirth there, pretty young at 15. Then we go to Christopher Fuller German. His father was John Johannes Sherman German, 1560, born in 1560 in Norfolk, England, died 1587 probably in Norfolk, England, so only 27 years old. His wife was Elizabeth Fuller, born in 1562 in Norwich, England, died in 1638. So she made a little longer than her husband there. Christopher German's wife, Marie Randall, her father was Roberti Randall, and born about 1550 in Norfolk, England, and died in 1604. He was married to Martha Matchett, born in 1553 in England, and died sometime later there in England. And we go to William Saunders. His father was Henry Saunders, born in 1549, died in 1617 in England, and was married to Agnes Wyatt. All we know was she was born about 1555 in England. William Saunders' wife, we have no information on her parents. John James, his father was Roger James, born in 1564 in England, died in 1596 in England, so only 32. His wife was Sarah Smythe James, and born in 1570 and died in 1607, so neither one of them lived very long. Mary Ann Dallander's father was Sir William Dallander, so Lord of Buckland, so some more royalty there, born in 1575 in England, died in 1618. His wife was Jane Moyes, born in 1575 in Branston, England, died in about 1630 in England. Then we go to Jervis Large. His father was William Large, born 1560 in Kent, England, died in 1630 in England. Married to Mary Ann Burgess, who was born in 1561 in England and died in 1635 in England. Jervis's wife, Phoebe, we don't have any information on her. We go to John Simcox. We don't have any information on his parents. His wife, Alice Bagley, her father was Edward Bagley, born in 1572 in Cheshire, England, died in 1625 in England. married to Sarah E. Bagley, born in 1573 in Lancashire, England, and died in 1618. Then we go to the Reverend T.W. Budd. His father was Thomas Budd, born 28th of March 1582 in England and died in 1619 in England. Married to Sarah Budd Johnson, born 1585 in England, died in 1621 in England there. Reverend Budd's wife, Susanna Prigg. Her father was Richard Prigg. He was a Quaker, born in 1580 in Somerset, England, died in 1615 in England, so only made it 35. His wife was Edith Budd. She's born in 1592 in Kingsbury, England, died in 1665 in England. Then we go to Anthony Oldfield. His father was Sir John Oldfield, and that's all we know is his name, and he was married to Lady Elizabeth Alice Rogers, born in 1549 in England, died in 1604. And we go to the Lady Reed, who was married to Anthony Oldfield there. Her father was Sir Richard Reed, born in 1549 in Lancashire, England, and died in 1611 in Tewkesbury, England. There's more royalty there. And he was married to Elizabeth Normanton, born in 1553 in Lincolnshire, England, died in 1601 there in England. John Blythe, his father was John William Blythe, born in 1554 in Derbyshire, England, died in 1619. He was married to Julian Gibson. She was born in 1554 in Scotland and died in Norton Leeds, Virginia. We don't know when. John Blythe's wife, Margaret Thorwald. Her father was Robert Thorwald, born in 1540 in Marston Hall, England, and died in 1600 at Hough on the Hill in England. He was married to Agnes Earl Audley, who was born in 1544 in Herefordshire, England, died in 1615. Had no information on Arthur Post's parents. Bennett Lamb, his father was Thomas Lamb, born in 1561 in Farndon, England, died in 1601 in Farndon, England. Married to Margaret Hammond, who was born 1563 and died in 1628 in Farndon, England. Captain Johnson, John Davy Johnson, his father was Robert John Johnson, born in 1560 in England and died in 1580. So he was only 20 years old. Married to Hannah Julian Throckmorton. That's all we know about her. Elizabeth Cole, her father was John B. Doty, born in 1570 in Lincoln, England, died in 1609 in London. He was married to Anne Holland, who was born in 1562 in London, died in 1603 in London. And we go to William de Moseley. His father was Edward London Moseley, born in 1538 in Manchester, England, died in 1615 in London. He was married to Judith Gerard, born in 1545 in Dorney, England, and died in 1601 in London. William Moseley's wife, Lucrezia, her father was the Sir General, so there's some more royalty, General Thomas Whitgrave, and he was born in 1526 in Stafford, England, and died in 1590 in Staffordshire, England. Married to the Lady Isabella Cockayne, born in 1543 in England, died in 1580. We go to John Woodward. The only thing we have on John is his father was Walker Woodward, born about 1530. And we go to, okay, got interrupted there. I'm not sure where I left off, but Captain Jordan, his father was the Reverend Robert Jordan, born in 1557 and died in 1589. His wife was Sarah Whitner, Lady of Ottery, born in 1564 in Devonport, England, died in 1664, so another 100-year-old one there. Captain Jordan's wife, the Lady Frances Elizabeth Baker. Her father was George Baker, and that's all we know about him. And he was married to the Lady Anne Swain, born 1555 in Berkshire, England, died in 1580 in Warwickshire, England. Then we go to William Humphrey. His father was Sir John Combs Humphrey, born in 1495 in Essex, England, died in 1550, Essex, England. So a little more royalty. His wife, Elizabeth Bethia Poland, born in 1500 in England, died in 1530 in England. We have no information on Sir William's. Sorry about that, Sir William's William's wife, Rebecca. And we go to John Winterflood. His father was Thomas Winterflood, and born about 1495 in Bardfield, England, and died in 1592. So he's 97 years old, and he was married to Mary Winterflood, born in 1495 in Essex, England, died in 1555. And John Winterflood's wife, Joanne Hobby, her father was Henry Wilmore Hobby, born in 1500 in England, and we don't know when he died. He was married to Anne Broughton Hobby, born in 1500 in the Gainsborough Castle in England, and died in 1592 at the age of 92 in Virginia. So that'll probably wrap it up here for this week. Okay, well, hopefully you discovered something new and exciting this week, and hope that you'll share it with others. This week's sponsor is another good one, Bug Zapper. But now it's not to zap insects, not to kill bugs. It's something to do with computer programming and how to squash bugs in your computer coding.
No, this is not your parents' bug zapper. It doesn't kill insect bugs. It kills pesky bugs ruining your coding flow. Let me introduce you to the ultimate game changer, the Bug Zapper. This little powerhouse zaps those annoying bugs right out of your computer programs, making your coding experience smoother than ever. Imagine typing away without the frustration of errors popping up left and right. It's like having a personal bug exterminator at your fingertips. I've been using it, and wow, it really transforms how I work. The way it identifies and fixes issues is absolutely incredible. You know that feeling when you finally squash a bug? This takes that joy to a whole new level. So, if you're ready to boost your productivity and code like a pro, don't wait. Click that link and let the Bug Zapper take your programming to the next level. Trust me, your future self will thank you.
Next week, good Lord willing, we will finish up the 14th generation back on Mom's side of the family, the center side. So join us then. Till then, dear friends, be kind to one another. Share us on Facebook. Stay safe, stay well. But number one thing, stay Hubbard. Peace out.